Hey, Tanya.
What's up, John?
I tell you what's up. We're going to talk about when is the best time to go cruising to different locations.
Stay tuned.
So, family and friends, co-workers, the number one question they ask me, hey, John, when is the best time to cruise the Caribbean, Alaska, so on, so on? And the answer is, there isn't a right answer because this depends on your affordability, when you can get off work, and maybe peak season you want to go.
I was going to say, I might disagree before you said that because during peak season, like in Alaska and stuff like that, there is a good time to go. But
absolutely, which we're going to get into that, but we're going to talk about the Caribbean first. So the time to go to the Caribbean, they say the best time is December till about May. I disagree a little bit. We'll get into that though. June till November, they say no way, because got hurricane season, as you found out. Very first cruise I took Tanya on was in October. You get great deals in September and October. There's really, kids are back to school. You can get some phenomenal deals, but you're going to have to deal with hurricanes. You're going to have to deal with tropical storms, and you're going to have to deal with cancellations. Best time to go, I believe, this is my opinion, middle of January to the second week of March. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more crowded, but the weather's just gorgeous. It's not monsoon season.
yeah.
And you can still get some good deals on cruises during that time.
We've done January through even to April.
Yeah.
And it's been nice.
Yes.
The worst month, I say, if you're going to the Caribbean or somewhere tropical or whatever, do not even attempt to go in August.
Ooh, that was a hot one, wasn't it?
Yeah, unless you're planning on spending your excursions or all your days in the water. Yeah. Or you want to look like a lobster because you will burn.
We've been to the Caribbean probably 8 months out of 12 months of the year, so we've been all over certain times of the year, the Caribbean. So
Wait. People might misunderstand you. You said we've been to the Caribbean 8 months out of the year.
Oh, I'm sorry, 8 months.
We don't spend 8
right.
months out of the year in the Caribbean. We're not retired yet, so
12 out of the 8 months we probably visit the Caribbean. How's that?
12 out of 8?
8 months out of the 12? I can't even talk today.
12 months out of 8.
That too.
All right. Y'all needed a laugh today.
So, yes, we're pretty familiar when the Caribbean's best time. I like middle of January till middle of March, yes, into April. Be cautious. Know your time in March to April of spring breakers. Keep that in mind too. So that's the only caution I say in the wintertime.
Did you have any suggestions for when the best time to go for Alaska and stuff like that?
That's my next one.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you speak.
Okay, Alaska. So Alaska is a beautiful, beautiful cruise. We enjoyed it immensely.
Oh, yeah.
Now cruises are going in April, oh my goodness, to October. You can get some phenomenal deals in April to about the second week of May. Keep in mind.
Are you talking about for Alaska?
For Alaska.
Okay, I would have preferred when we went to go a different time.
Yes, and we'll tell you why, because we got this from a local hand. This is from a local Alaskan resident that lives there, and we're going to give you the inside tips in a minute. So, April, May, keep in mind, it can be cold, it can snow, and it can rain, and it will be cold during that time.
Yeah, it will rain a lot in Alaska. We got very lucky when we went because it didn't rain.
Well, and
they said that was rare.
Second week of September into October, back to snow and cold again. Little trivia. Did you know this? Alaska is a rainforest.
Yes.
We found that out.
Yeah.
Yes. So Alaska gets a lot of rain, and it is a rainforest. This is from a local hand. To see wildlife, because the salmon start spawning upstream, is going to be towards the end of May. The best time to go to Alaska, but you're not going to get the deals, is June to about the second to third week of August. Northern Lights, the animals will be out, and you're going to see all kinds of wildlife and beautiful nature out there.
Yeah, we went, I don't remember what week or month we went. I can't remember, but we did not see the Northern Lights. We missed all that.
Yeah, we went to, was the first week of May. We just missed the grizzlies and black bears.
And they said if we would have waited another couple weeks, we would have
Yep.
seen all the salmon and all the,
So we're going to go back to Alaska.
bears and stuff like that.
We'll go back to Alaska maybe July 4th. That's our anniversary, July 4th. Yeah, we're going to go back to Alaska definitely in the summer. We know it's going to be crowded. We know it's going to be not peak time to get best prices, but it's
the best
it's our
times
decision.
are never the good times for
No,
deals. The
no.
best times to go. So if you're
Right.
getting a good deal, really look into it unless you don't care. But it may be that it's just not the best time to go if you're looking to see things or do certain
Absolutely.
things.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Europe. You ready?
Yes.
Okay,
we haven't been there yet.
so
we have
we-
one upcoming.
Yes. So we're going to split Europe into the Mediterranean, and then we're going to talk about Northern Europe, the Baltic, which we're going to visit. Okay. So, the Mediterranean, it's going to be hot in the summer. No doubt about it. We're talking May, June, July, August, it's going to be hot. It's going to be expensive during that time because you got families taking vacations. You got kids out of school and everything. That is their peak time, is May through end of August. Hot, 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 and a lot, very crowded. They said, and I say, the best time to visit the Mediterranean, you're going to get some great deals. You might not be laying on the beach, but it's going to be early spring and fall. That is the best time to visit the Med. And it's funny, Time just brought that up today about let's do a Mediterranean cruise. And I think it's on our radar.
Yeah.
It's on our
we
radar.
have the European one coming up. Not the next one we go on, but the one after. And I'm really excited about that one because it's somewhere different.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you guys have been to the on a European cruise or to the Mediterranean, comment below and let us know your thoughts. Give us some insight, best places to go, best places to see, suggestions, anything. We're willing, we'd love to hear it.
Absolutely.
Because this is our first big cruise as far as going on a European cruise. And even advice on the Mediterranean. So in the future when we plan that,
Yeah.
we'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions if you've been on one.
Yep. So the Northern Europe Baltic cruise, they call it. They said treat that like Alaska. Middle May till August ish. It's going to be nice weather, and you're not going to get the deals, but it's a little bit warmer because the Northern Europe is almost the same parallel line as Alaska. So you're going to get that type of weather. When you go into early fall, you're going to get a little bit more snow. We're talking Norway. We're talking Scandinavian countries, Netherlands. They do get snow. Vikings, end of discussion, right? Early spring, you're still going to have some snow, and you might have some bad weather. So best time to go to Northern Europe is treated like Alaska. Middle May till end of August.
All right. Keep in mind, too, guys, if traveling to Europe, we have some information to share with you of what is required now, not just traveling to the other countries, but even if you're on a cruise,
Yes.
it is required by the cruise line. And what he's about to tell you when you do this, it does get added into your passport.
And we'll tell you how real quick.
And he's going to explain it.
Okay, so there's a thing called the UK ETA. After April 2nd of 2025, if you're traveling to Europe, cruise, visiting, whatever, you're going to need this. It's very easy. It's
very inexpensive as well. It's
right.
Like, what, a little
it's
over $12.
First, you see it in pounds, which is $10. 10 pounds what they call it in Europe. In the United States, it's $12.83 per person.
And the best way to do this, because we just did it,
Right.
is there's a phone app you can get, and
Right.
we were told this by our travel agent. So you can do it through your phone, and it's quick. It says to allow up to like 42 or 72 hours.
We got
or something.
5 minutes.
And the email like came really
Yeah.
fast, and it was approved, and everything was put onto our passport through scanning.
Right.
And the app talks you through how to do it. But I'm sorry, I'm going to let him finish.
Yeah.
So you know, but.
So with the app, when you go into it, we took a picture. We'll put it in here so you know what it looks like. You just answer basic questions, your birth date, where you live. You put your passport number in it, so it'd be registered in your passport when you land in Heathrow or wherever you're going, so they can see, yes, you did the ETA.
I do want to say one thing right there, because
Yeah.
there's a part in the app where you're doing it where it asks if it has a little icon of something, and I'll take a picture of it and add that here too. You might see that on your passport, but if it's not letting you scan it the way it tells you to scan it, you can click keep going or whatever it is, and you can just answer a few extra questions.
Yeah, it's nothing
not
major.
hard questions,
No.
and it'll bypass that, because we kept trying to scan it and it was giving us a hard time. But it's really simple, guys, and
Right.
you can get past that.
So this is it's a background check, so you're not a bad person, and you can go into Europe. It allows
Yeah, if you're a criminal or have a bad background,
Yeah.
it might not come as quickly as it did for us.
Right. So it allows you to visit up to 6 months for tourism, visiting families, friends, business, or short-term study.
But it is good for 2 years.
Yes.
You can't stay there for 2 years, but when you do this thing through the app, it's good for 2 years, but no longer than 6 months visits at a time.
Right.
Or even if you're just going there for a day or two after the cruise to stay in like London and England
Right.
and places we're staying, you still need this. It's required.
So it also lets you transit through UK if you're going to pass through different UK borders. It's going to allow you to do that. If you're hiking through Europe, you can still do it with this. So all you got to do is apply online, upload a photo of your passport, scan your photo yourself, answer some security questions, pay the fee, and that's it. It's just another added thing, what you got to do if you go to Europe. If you plan on going to Europe this year, get it done.
When you go to do it in the app, make sure you have your passport handy, because it will ask you to scan your passport.
Yep.
The one part will scan easily, but the other part, if you're not sure of and you have trouble, then that's the step you can bypass.
It's really easy. At first, like, oh man, what's this?
And you'll have to have an email address
It's
as
easy.
well, because they will email you if it's approved, and it'll
Right.
email you a number and everything they do. Because I'm just saying this because I know it's fresh in my mind. Everything you do will automatically be put into your passport. You
Yep.
will not need emails or anything to show
Nope.
proof. Whenever you scan your passport for the 2 years that it's good for, whether it's on a cruise or when you go to the country, have your passport with you, and it shows that you did this.
Right.
So you will not need to keep any emails. I mean, keep them, but you don't need to print anything from an email or anything like that. But definitely don't delete your email, just in case you have trouble in the future.
Very easy, very what's the word I'm looking for? Very convenient, easy process to go through. They made it easy.
Yep.
All right, so that we cover that. You pick your own time when you want to go on a cruise. You decide what's best for you, if you're looking on a budget or if you want to go during peak time for certain reasons. Hope that answers some questions.
Yep. And if you have any other questions that we might be able to help you with, comment below your question, and we'll try to get the answers for you if we don't already know. We'll definitely help you find those answers.
All right, on that note, love you all, and see you on the next video side.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye now.